this is a great start for Roman Dolidze. We talked about the leg lock game very briefly a second ago. Before the fight started, he looked at me and he joined his hands together and kind of gestured that he was getting the takedown. Got it relatively easily here, but if CLD stays calm.
London calling for the hideaway sound. Now war is declared. The battles come down. London calling. Now war is declared, the battles turned down. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. We live. Audio's working. Check, check, 1, 2. Get this shit going. Christian Leroy Duncan. Fight the wrist. Leroy Jenkins. Roman Dolidze Magomedov. Oh, spinning shit for Dolidze. Dolidze spinning back fist. Rocks Duncan. That's unexpected. More spinning elbows. What the fuck? Gotta watch that leg lock. Stand him up. Stand this bum up. This Georgian bum. Worst Georgian fighter ever. Roman. Spinning wheel kick. Leg kick. Christian, second leg kick. Dolidze smiling. What the fuck was that? Let's go, Christian. It's a good shot. Oh my god, he just knocked him out. What the fuck? Let's go, Christian. Stand him up. Head kick to finish off the round. Christian Leroy Duncan. Delize's fucking hairy. Round 2. Capoeira from Duncan. He's got the capoeira stance. Oh. Stand him up. Reset. Spinning. Oh, good step in jab. Duncan's sharp, darting in back and forth. Very fast. And Delize so fucking slow. I like CLD, man. Needs to keep his fingers closed. Jimmy, you hate Sham Mix. Dude, this card's been weird, man. Welcome back, my friend. Fucking Campbell, dude. Fraud checked immediately. That's why you can't pick these contender series fighters. And that guy, he had hype behind him. That guy was like a prodigy. He was training MMA since like a child, and then he gets knocked out. Fuck. And then Louis Sutherland, that was stupid. Like, if you watched my video, you knew I was like, I wanted to pick Brando Pericic, but I had already written it down. I was like, next time I'll just change it. And then Kieda, that was a close fight. The Mason Jones fight of the year contender. Mason Jones. They need to do Mason Jones versus Esteban Ribovic. Esteban Ribovic or Mateusz Rebecki for Mason Jones next. But Ribovic is fighting Gamrot, so they can't do that one. But, dude, yeah, Mason Jones, 3-fight win streak. He's looking deadly. He ruined my parlay when I betted Danny. There's always going to be those. They get ruined, man. I mean, he had the inbred Scouser look, too, so you figured that Campbell was going to have, like, a tough chin, like Paddy Pimblett, and that he was just going to be so strong, and he's not going to get knocked out, and then he gets knocked down 3 times, and it's over. The women's MMA fight was better than most fights on this card. I didn't even watch it. I think she, like, head kicked Oliveira, and then they stopped the fight. I didn't watch it. But yeah, Shamrock fucking sucks. Never picking him again, no matter what. I gave Shamrock the benefit of the doubt. Because the other guy hasn't fought for 2 years, and he wasn't really good. Oh, good shots from CLD. Delize panic shoots. CLD's going to win this one, though. Campbell's a very Jewish name. Is it? No, it's not. Campbell's like a traditional English name. Campbell is not a Jewish name. That's like a typical English name. A Jewish name would be like Rosenberg, you know? Keinowitz, Goldberg, Sheckelstein. Those are Jewish names. Campbell's, that's pure English. Because there's like a lot of English fighters named that. Like Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell's a boxer. He's English. He's not Jewish. I've never heard of a Jewish guy named Campbell. It's a Scottish name? Yeah, something like that. English, Scottish, but it's not Jewish. I know Jewish names. CLD's winning both rounds. CLD, people forget, man. CLD survived RoboCop Rodriguez. And also, I'm probably going to get the Patterson pick wrong, too. I'll get Duncan right. I'll get Barnevsky right. I think Luke Riley... Hopefully Luke Riley doesn't have another type of fucking fraud check performance the way Campbell had. And then I think Evloev is a lock. But I'm probably going to get Patterson wrong. MVP's probably going to win on points. But he is old. MVP's 38. He is getting older. He's not getting younger. But yeah, so far we're tied. Shit picks, man. Sutherland, that was a stupid pick. That was the worst pick so far. But to be fair, like, I guess the reason why I picked Sutherland is just because the other guy, he only had like 5 fights. Brando Pericic, he's only had 5 professional fights, so I get scared picking those guys sometimes when they have like so few fights. And his last fight, he beat up a little 6-foot dude who weighed 215 pounds. And it's like, that doesn't really say much at heavyweight. But Dolidze is shocking me because he's thrown like 4 spinning elbows in this fight. It's usually CLD that throws the spinning shit. Are they going to give Silva the title fight? It depends what happens. I think if Evloev gets a finish, if Evloev submits Murphy, I think they have to give it to Evloev. Right. And if for whatever chance Murphy gets like another brutal knockout, like he did against Aaron Pico, if he knocks out Evloev in brutal fashion, they have to give it to Murphy. But I did see about Silva, Silva got invited and he's talking with Dana and Hunter. I don't know, man. They better not give it to Silva just yet. They need to do Silva versus Yair. Man, I know Yair's like, everybody shits on Yair. Money Manzel, I saw his video about Yair. Like, he brings good points, but he's still like ranked what, number 4? If however a small chance it is, if Yair beats Gene Silva, then fine, you give him title shot after that. But man, Dolidze fucking sucks, man. But CLD needs to work on his ground game too, because this is bad. But yeah. It's like CLD loses to Chimaev easily. But CLD's like an exciting striker. I like his style when he comes in, then backs out. He mixes up his kicks. Dolidze looking for a rear naked choke. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon. But yeah, did you see that the weigh-ins yesterday? Barnevsky versus Austin Lane? Dude, the height difference. The fucking height difference is crazy. But I refuse to believe that Austin Lane is going to win in 2026. They should set up Shem to lose in the next fight by some power puncher and cut, yeah. Put him up against like Who's like some unranked bummy guy that's like coming up? Put him up versus Manuel Souza. He's not bummy, but he just had a great win against Balagioki. Match those guys up. Manuel Souza versus Shamrock. He'll knock him out in the first round. And yeah, Mario Pinto, dude. I was like, this sport is so unpredictable, because I was saying Mario Pinto was like the number one heavyweight prospect. Not anymore. Not after that. 29-28 against a Contender Series bum that loses his fight. I'm not hyped up for Mario Pinto. I'm not really hyped up for any new heavyweight prospects except for Walter Walker at this point. But even Walter Walker, I can't get 100% behind, because his heel hook shenanigans, dude. Walter Walker's his one trick pony shit. It's not gonna last. Let's be honest. He might beat Marcin Tybura, but then after he beats Tybura, they're gonna move him up against some top guy, and I just feel like it's not gonna work up against anybody in like the top 4, top 5. So he's gonna have to strike. And we don't really know Walter Walker's striking. His striking's bad. He lost to fucking Lucas Brzeski in his debut. To be fair, he was obese in that fight, so you could make an excuse for him, but I don't think Walter Walker's going to make it that far. Fight's over. CLD by decision. Which is what I got. I got Chris Duncan by decision. I had Campbell by decision. Stupid pick. I got Jones by decision. That was good. We're doing not the best. If we can get every other pick right, we'll be all right. But we're probably going to get Patterson wrong. I put Patterson for round 2 submission. That's probably really stupid. Who picks favorable matchups? Just set a record for most subs. Who are you talking about? Let me get the timer out. CLD, what are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least we're in the positive now. So gambling is bad. Like I'm kind of happy that I can't gamble. Walker, oh yeah. Yeah. He picks favorable matchups just to set a record for most subs. Yeah. But now he's gonna fight Tybura. I actually think he is gonna beat Tybura, just because Tybura is super old, and he looked terrible in his last fight. He looked really fat and slow. I think he lost. It was his last fight was Delijah, I think, and Delijah isn't all that good either. So yeah, I think Tybura is done. For being honest. $29, $28. Christian. CLD. Like, okay. Walker's number 14. He's going to be fighting number 8 Tybura. I don't think that fight got canceled, right? I hope it didn't get canceled. Walter Walker. Wait, did it get canceled? I think the fight got fucking canceled. I could have swore they were scheduled to fight. Walker versus Tybura. It got canceled, bro. It was supposed to happen next week. Fuck. So now what? Now who's going to fight? Mick Parkin pulled out. He's probably injured. Gaziev. Teixeira's fighting. They might do him versus Elijah. Who knows? They might do him versus Derek Lewis, you know? Fuck it. Derek Lewis needs a fight. They're probably going to do that. Walker versus Derek Lewis. Kuniev. Isn't Kuniev? Oh no, Kuniev, he just fought Almeida. I don't know what they're going to do with Walter Walker. They put him versus Lewis. Damn, dude, heavyweight's just so bad. Heavyweight's just really fucking bad. And I can't get hyped up on Pinto anymore. And I don't want to get hyped up on Brando Pericic either. Because as soon as I get hyped up on Brando Pericic, he will lose his next fight. You know what I mean? So I can't get hyped on anybody at heavyweight until Tom Aspinall comes back. But then I don't want to get hyped up on Tom because his next fight will probably be his last, and then he's just going to go to boxing. Unless the UFC pay him more. Oh, heavyweight's done. What was that guy's fucking name? Yakayev. Yakayev's fighting Ribeiro on the April 4th. R.I.P. to Ribeiro. I'm out of my stop better be. I'm out of my stop better lie. And now, Nathaniel Wood needs a ranked fighter. Nathaniel Wood versus Pitbull or David Onama. I think Nathaniel Wood easily beats David Onama. I think that fight already happened. Actually, did that fight happen? No, it didn't. Mason Jones fought David Onama. I didn't know that. David Onama. Yeah, featherweight's obviously the most stacked division. And it's not even close at this point. Featherweight is... I can't remember the last time featherweight was this stacked. There's just so much talent. And we have an aging champion that's on the tail end of his career. So as soon as Volk retires, who knows who's going to be like the next reigning champ. Imagine if Ilia Topuria never moved up. Imagine if Ilia Topuria stayed at featherweight and he like beat Diego Lopez and he was scheduled to fight the winner of this fight at the White House or something. Or he beat Sterling and then... Dude. If Ilia stayed here and he would beat all these guys. He would beat Evloev, Lopez, Murphy, Gene Silva, Vallejos, Yusuf Zalal, Garcia. This is such a fucking stacked division. Vallejos, Melky Costa. The only guy who doesn't belong here is fucking Brian Ortega. And Josh Emmett. I think Volk can beat Evloev. I think a prime Volk easily destroys Movsar Evloev. But a Volk at this age, I don't know. We have to see how Evloev looks like tonight. Because Volk, by a hair, almost beat Islam Makhachev. But that was a prime Volk. We don't have a prime Volk anymore. And if this fight gets announced, it's probably going to happen 6 months from now. So Volk is only going to get older. I don't know. I'll probably still pick Volk, but it's gonna be rough. My biggest fear is that they give Gene Silva the title shot because Evloev just lays on Lerone Murphy for 5 rounds and does fucking nothing. Yeah, I know. He is a physical specimen. That's why his grip strength is fucking insane. You just know it is. Just by the way he looks. His forearms. Look how small my forearms are. His forearms are like 3 times as thick as mine, and we're like the same size and height. Well, not the same size, but we're like around the same height. We're like 5. I'm 5'9". He's like 5'8". So he's fucking ridiculous. His pecs, his abs. I don't see really. If Evloev looks good tonight, I don't see anybody beating him. I'll just say that. If he like dominates Lerone Murphy and actually gets a submission, it's a wrap for featherweight for like the next 2 years. I don't see Gene Silva winning. Maybe like a calm, patient Gene Silva that isn't cocky and doesn't get taken down and reversed like he did against Diego Lopez. Maybe a patient Gene Silva could beat Evloev. But I don't know. But it's been a while since Evloev fought too, so he might be rusty. He might look shit. But then I'm thinking it'll probably be like a controversial split decision if Evloev doesn't get the submission. Because let's be honest, if this card was happening in Losine Kieda's country, they would have given it to Losine Kieda. You know? Those close fights, they give it to the guy who has home field advantage. So there's going to be some judge out there that's going to give some rounds to Lerone Murphy if it goes the distance. You just know it is. And he's going to fight once a year. Well, I don't think he'll fight once a year because he'll be champion at that point. The problem is that he doesn't get fights because he's a contender and nobody really wants to fight him. Remember, or wait, no. I remember he was like scheduled to fight Pico, and I guess he got injured. But if he becomes champion, everybody's gonna want to fight him at that point. It's just that, like, if you're Yair Rodriguez, for example, do you want to fight Evloev? Fuck no. Let's see. Yeah, he's had canceled fights. He was scheduled to fight Ilia Topuria. It doesn't say who, like, what happened here. Oh, he withdrew. So he was the pussy. He got COVID. He had a motorcycle accident. What the fuck? He got injured. Okay, so yeah, you're right. You're right. He was supposed to fight Bryce Mitchell twice. He got injured, and then Bryce Mitchell got injured. Okay, Sterling had an injury. And then Evloev withdrew against Pico. I don't know why he withdrew. He could have easily beat Aaron Pico. But if he becomes champion, I think they're going to force him to fight. You know? Watch it get announced. Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez 3 is taking place in Perth. I don't know what they're going to do with Lopez. Oh, well, they're having the fucking Steve Garcia fight. What am I talking about? Steve Garcia with Lopez. Iwo Baranevsky. Wolfenstein Baranevsky. He's fucking thick. This dude is thick. What up, homies? Hybrid Nation. What up, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. We're about to watch Austin Lane get brutally destroyed by this Wolfenstein Polish Iwo Baranevsky. But the height difference was a little crazy. It's crazy because, like, Austin Lane, he's got the physical attributes to be, like, a really good fighter at 205. But he just doesn't know how to fight, and he doesn't have a chin. He's got a big, giant head, but no chin genetics behind it. Let's fucking go, Iwo Baranevsky. Let's fucking go, dude. 6 foot versus 6'6". I like seeing these big height discrepancies at the heavier weight classes. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, thanks, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I think you are. I want to see Marvin Vettori fight Iwo at 205. I want to see Marvin Vettori fight Ateba Gautier. That's what I want to see. I want to see if Ateba Gautier can break Marvin's orc chin. Fight's about to start, though. Austin Lane at 205. He looks all right for the weight class. He wasn't a super fat heavyweight. You know, he's just 6'6". There we go, dude. Round 1 knockout incoming. Iwo Baranevsky, Rudy Baranevsky. Beat Ibo Aslan at his best game. Rudy. His nickname's Rudy. Lucas Bosaki. He's going to get KO'd. We'll see. People forget, man. Austin Lane, he has a sneaky hook kick. Yeah, of course, I've been subscribed for a while, my man. Let me know how else I can support. It's all right, man. Just tune in. That's it. Just pop in every once in a while. Say hi. I'll say hi back. Here we go, though. Round 1. Iwo Baranevsky versus Austin Lane. How fast until he gets chinned? Big leg kick from Iwo. Iwo completely density maxed. Oh, just... Dude. Oh my god, it's over. It's over. Holy shit. It's fucking over already. Iwo fucking Baranevsky. Dude, it's just so predictable, man. Biodegradable banana peel. Austin Lane's complaining. Cut Austin Lane, dude. Cut him, man. It's... It doesn't matter about the height difference. The height difference does not matter as much in the higher weight divisions. It's fucking over. 8-0, right? Dude, like, you see these tall guys like Austin Lane, Stefan Struve. They don't know how to utilize their height. It was the right hook. Just as I predicted. His right hook is crazy. It's just so bad, man. Literal biodegradable banana peel. Just comes in, gets the easiest paycheck of his life. And it's fucking over. Green name. That was the easiest pick. That's what should have happened with Mario Pinto's fight. Rakic also. Oh yeah, Rakic and Azamat Mirzakhanov. These guys, they don't know how to utilize their height. Dude, remember Rakic in that fight was going for fucking takedowns against a Dagestani 5'10" light heavyweight. What the fuck was he thinking, you know? That shit pissed me off because I picked Rakic too. And initially I picked Murzakanov, so I switched my pick and I got it wrong. I'll never forget that. That was in the Aspinall Gone card. UFC 321, I think. Set him against Rakic, next easy win. Yeah. I think Rakic is going to be fighting at heavyweight. It's not confirmed, but like some of his gym pictures, he's like really big now. But Baranevsky, I think the UFC is going to give the Dana White privilege to Baranevsky now. They're going to give him favorable matchups at this point. Because, I mean, obviously that was a favorable matchup, you know. They're going to... Let's see, like, some easy matchups. Let me pull up the roster. Like some chinny Brazilians. Some Indian variant Brazilians. They cut Cerqueira from the sport, so they can't do him. Ribeiro's going to get chinned in his next fight. Let's see, light heavyweight. Luke Fernandez. Tuco Tacos is a shit fight. They can do Tuco Tacos. I don't think they're going to do it. They could easily put him against Julius Walker. He's chinny. Bruno Lopez is chinny. Ozzy Diaz is fucking chinny. They're gonna move this guy like they did Ateba Gautier. Because he's really young and he's exciting. Your message got deleted, Hybrid. I don't know if that's my channel that deletes it or if you deleted it. I don't know how to set it up. Jan is out the door. They need another Polish fighter. Yeah, and they got him. Blachowicz is going to retire and this guy steps in. Umar Sy, maybe. Ryan Span's at heavyweight. There's fights for him, you know? They could do him against Alonzo Menifield. He just got brutally knocked out. That's what they're going to do. Like, they're not going to do him up against some dangerous prospect. They're not going to do dangerous prospect against dangerous prospect. But yeah, I got blasted worse than that when I fought Miktabek Oralbai. I was his last fight before he got to the UFC. You could Google name Hayward Charles. That's me. Oh shit, you're a fighter? You fought Miktabek Oralbai? Hayward Charles. Oh, I see you. That's you. The hybrid. 18 and 15. And you were in the LFA. Dude, that's cool, man. I lasted a little longer, though it happened in the second round. Yeah, I'll look you up after this. That's me. Dude, that's so cool. You fought Miktabek Oralbai in the LFA. And then that was his last fight. You were his last fight before he went to the UFC. There's a round 2 punch. Hybrid in the house. That's so cool, man. You fought Kevin Holland as well? Yeah, you did. In 2018. Dude, Kevin Holland fights literally everybody, man. Who hasn't Kevin Holland fought? 28 fights, 15 loss. Kevin Holland just fights too many people. Dude, that's crazy. That was a way better fight. I had my own business and I wasn't sure when I did my own thing, one of my own businesses in martial arts. It's still fun to watch you guys and keep up. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, man. That's crazy. I got into UFC probably like around 2018. I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Well, my school had like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu thing. And that's where I kind of found out about it. But 2018 was like when I really got obsessed with UFC and MMA. And then when like the whole influencer boxing stuff happened, I started watching boxing a little bit. Like when KSI was fighting these guys. But I like MMA better than I do boxing. But I will tune in for like a really hype up boxing fight every once in a while. Like, you know, Canelo versus Crawford. I watched that. I'll watch Tyson Fury. I'll watch Usyk fight. But yeah, I didn't make it far in BJJ though, and I never really wanted to become a fighter. And even if now, I probably would have if I could reverse time, but it's too late for me. I haven't been training. Plus, I'm unfit. But yeah, I put people in arm bars when I was doing jujitsu, but that was it. I don't know how to box. I don't know how to kickbox. Yeah. I knew Crawford was going to win that fight too. For some reason, like the Mexican boxing style doesn't do all that well against like the slick African American style. Like Shakur beating Teofimo, Crawford beating Canelo, Floyd beating Canelo back in the day. They're just too fast and they're too slick and they don't get hit. It's impossible to hit them. And I think Canelo was a big favorite for that one. Or not super big. I think he was like minus 200. So, damn, I could have made like good money if I betted on that. But there's some new heavyweight prospects in boxing. Moses Atauma, he's supposed to be like the next future heavyweight champion. He's got a fight coming up, I think next Saturday against Jermaine Franklin. So I'll be watching that. Not on stream, but like just by myself. I don't know. I don't like doing boxing streams because I'm not good at calling shit out. Plus, Adesanya and Piper's happening probably around the same time. I Google the easiest sports to bet on are tennis, basketball, boxing, and MMA. Yeah, I think MMA is pretty easy to bet on. You just can't... You have to do a lot of research. You know, like if I was betting so far in 2026, I think I would be on a profit. But I wouldn't be doing parlays on some of these like unknown guys. Like I would not put money on Sutherland versus Pericic. You know, that's a matchup you don't put money on. But I would have put money on Gaethje and Pimblett, and I would have won big on that one. Same thing with Volkanovski. Same thing with, you know, I probably would have put money on Strickland and Hernandez. I would have won good money on that one too. I think Evloev is easy money. It's just like when you see an underdog, it's so tempting. But then just look what happened with Campbell, you know. If you had Campbell in your parlay and then he just gets starched out in the second round, then it's over. Gambling is too addicting, in my opinion. You got to stay away from it. The easiest is tennis. I know nothing about tennis, so I don't know. I know, like, most people gamble on football and basketball. I just feel like football is so unpredictable. Anybody can win. Any team can win. Bullshit happens all the time. I'm probably going to get this pick wrong. I picked Sam Patterson. Probably going to get this one wrong. I mostly picked him just because I'm banking on him timing the takedowns perfectly against MVP. And also MVP is aging. And Patterson's frame is decent at welterweight. He's 6'3", similar height and similar reach to MVP. MVP hasn't had a knockout since like 2019, I believe. Or he hasn't had a knockout in the UFC. So how am I going to predict that he's going to knock out Patterson? Soccer is the hardest. Yeah, I imagine soccer's pretty hard. And baseball, yeah. The World Cup's happening in a few months. I actually do watch the World Cup. I just hope France doesn't fucking win this World Cup. I'm always rooting for France to lose. Just because, like, I don't like France. For reasons I will not state. I don't like... I'm not gonna say it, but I think you can kind of imagine. I don't like France, and I don't like England. I hope both of those teams lose. Who won last? Oh, Argentina won last time. Yeah, I like Argentina. I like Messi. And then before that, France won in Russia in 2018. And it was against Croatia. I remember that one. I was hoping that Croatia beat France. And I think it was like 4-2. Yeah. I remember in 2014, I was there. I think it was 2014 in Brazil. Was it Brazil? Yeah, because 2010 was South Africa. In 2014, Germany versus Brazil, 7-1. I was there. I watched that soccer match live on TV. I was really little. That was crazy. I'm half French, English. No, you're not. Shut up. You're American. I saw the American flag on your Tapology page. But yeah, Brazil against Germany. I still remember that. And then USA always loses. We don't have a soccer culture here. We just care about American football. I never got into American football. I've never watched like an actual football match sitting down. I don't even know how the sport works. I don't care. I've never watched a Super Bowl. I never cared for that sport. Here we go. MVP's walking in. I remember Sam Patterson got chinned by that Circassian Yanal Ashmuz. MVP's going to be like fucking 39. He'll be 39 in 2 weeks. Come on, man. I know the speed has always been his greatest attribute, but he's got to get a little slower. MVP, he doesn't have a flag. Isn't representing any country. We'll see what happens. Sam Patterson, 4-fight win streak. Finish streak, too. Up by finishes. Walking out to Michael Jackson. Oh, wait, no, he's not. Oh, wait, it is Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson and Michael Page. They don't even care about us. Hopefully we get a finish, though, in this one. Hopefully Sam Patterson is aggressive, pushes the tempo. Because if not, MVP's just going to win on points. He's going to do his typical snake charming shit, come in with a super fast overhand, retreat, and then a minute goes by, nothing happens, and then repeat, and then he wins 29-28. There's MVP with his cringe stance. I think he fought in BKFC as well. Didn't he fight Mike Perry in BKFC? Or is that somebody else? I think that was him. I think that was MVP. Fight's about to start. Let's see Sam Patterson get chinned in round number 1. Same height, same reach. Pinky Patterson has the youth advantage. Even though he doesn't look younger, he looks really old. And black don't crack, you know. Patterson looks old as shit. Sammy Patterson. Sammy long neck giraffe Patterson. Here we go. Watford, England. He's going to get a knockout here, isn't he? He's finally going to get his first UFC knockout. You just feel it, right? Everybody's picking MVP. Come on. Come on, Pinky Patterson. Beat this boring bum. This Bellator bum. Fight's about to start. Here we go, round 1. MVP versus Sam Patterson. MVP very aggressive so far. Remember, it's at welterweight. MVP's not as thick as he usually looks like in his middleweight fights. Come on, Sam Patterson. Head kick out of nowhere. Head kick this bum out of nowhere. Let's go, Sammy. Sam fighting on the back foot, retreating. I don't like that. He's going to lose the fight if he fights like this. If he's just running away. He just needs to fight with a little high guard. Come in with the high guard. Body kicks, leg kicks, occasional head kick. Pop the jab. As soon as you see that fast twitch muscle move, retreat with the high guard. That's what Sam Patterson needs to do. Yeah, I hate MVP's fighting style too. He's like a sniper, but he never takes a shot, you know? He's just always sitting there waiting to shoot. And by shoot, I mean strike. And then nothing ever happens. But to be honest, at least in this one, he's kind of pushing the tempo at least. See, a minute and 30 seconds go by and nothing has happened. Literally nothing has happened. This is my biggest fear. Because if this is the fight, they're giving it to MVP. Patterson should like throw something up top, feint it, and then get the takedown. That's what he needs to do. MVP's hands are down, like always. No head kicks thrown from Sam Patterson, even though they could easily be thrown. Just put it out there, you know? But he's feinting a lot. There's some strikes, but nothing lands flush. Yeah, MVP's going to win this fight. I can see already he's going to win this fight. I was hoping Sam Patterson would come in with like more aggression, throw more kicks. It's already over. You just know. It's 29-28 MVP. Unanimous decision. You can already tell. 3 minutes have gone by. The fight is already over. Inside leg kick from MVP. Oh, he threw something. It's going to be another boring-ass snooze fest by MVP. Crowd's already starting to boo a little bit. Yeah, his fighting style. It's like, if it worked, it would be a very exciting fighting style, but he just doesn't throw shit. Nothing has happened. Now the crowd's booing very loudly. Like, Sam could at least try a single leg. Switch it up a little bit. Because he's going to lose this round. Boo. Oh my god, dude. "30 seconds. It is so shit. I know, dude. It's and see, that's why I didn't want to pick MVP. There's some striking, but I don't think anything landed in that one. Nothing landed. 10 seconds left. Spinning wheel kick is blocked. Literally nothing happened. So fucking terrible. Nothing at all happened. MVP's going to win the fight. Because Sam Patterson doesn't want to shoot a takedown. think I disconnected. Am I live? Did I DC? I'm live. I think I'm behind now, so if somebody gets knocked out, tell me, but it's not going to happen. Nobody's getting knocked out. Okay, we're back. Round 2. 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Nothing's happened. I'm not putting my timer on. 3:57, 3:56. Two pussies fighting. Two pussies. You've got a blonde pussy and a bald pussy. They don't want to fight. Now you see why the UFC doesn't like MVP. He can't, like, MVP was blaming the UFC for that? No, blame yourself. Okay, they're in the clinch. Please get the takedown. No, he's not going to get it. It's over. Going up and down in division, yeah. Well, even if he stayed at middleweight and beat up another guy, he would never beat Chimaev. Because I think he said he doesn't like fighting at middleweight. He wants fights at welterweight. 2 minutes 15. Leg kick from Sam. Both guys swing, everything misses. Head kick misses from Pinky. MVP pressing forward but not throwing anything because he's a bald pussy. Nothing's landing for both guys. There's nothing to even talk about because nothing's happening. It's the worst fight ever, man. Oh, is he going to throw an overhand? Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? No, he doesn't do it. He just falls back. And then goes back into the same gay-ass stance. You just hate to see it, man. I can't blame the judges if they are pissed too because they have to pick. When it's something like this, they're just going to give it to MVP because he's the favorite. Oh, there's a good shot. MVP landed something, but Patterson eats it. And that's the thing with MVP. He doesn't have power either. It's just all speed, but no power. Now they're in the clinch. And then that's round two. Round two goes by. Wow, man. I would rather watch Mackenzie Dern versus Verna Jandiroba than this. To be completely honest, I'd rather watch women's MMA than this. When you see MVP's face on a card now, it's like, oh god. Here we fucking go. End me. Patterson needs to throw the Hail Mary head kick. Hail Mary head kick, redeem yourself right now in round 3. It's now or never. It's just the stance that MVP's in. It turns guys into pussies. But they don't throw any head kicks. Big swing and a miss from both guys. They both miss. We're in round 3, by the way. Not that anybody cares. Because how could you care for this shit fight? Leg kick from MVP. Come on, that head kick is there. Fuck. Just a fucking pussy. You gotta tag him. He doesn't have power. Why are you scared of him? Just press forward and land the shots. Body shots. He can't dodge body shots. Throw kicks to the body. This guy is easy to beat. And he's hard to take down. That's what makes things so bad. Come on, get the takedown at least. Oh, man. You know they separate fights to like when it's up against the clinch. Okay, they separate. They need to do that more for like the stand-up as well. Like in Ngannou versus Derek Lewis. They need to say, hey, you motherfuckers need to fight. In the clinch again. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die of fucking boredom. Oh, shit. Fuck. Fuck this fucking fight. Fuck this piece of shit. Can't even get the takedown against him. You can't go against the clinch. You have to time them when he comes in. You have to bait him into the overhand and then time the double leg. It's easier said than done, but that's the only way you take this motherfucker down. They separate. Good job, Rich Mitch. Separate. You got 2 minutes left. I don't think Patterson has landed a single shot on MVP's face. Head kick easily misses. Yeah, great job, Hunter. You're doing such a good job fucking making these matchmaking decisions. We need to do MVP versus Dan Patterson For the feature fight of UFC London, that would be so good, guys. Isn't that fight going to be great? They need to put MVP against the most brutal grapplers they got in the division. And as soon as he loses his next 2 or 3 fights, cut him from the sport forever. That's what they should have done. But they're obviously trying to do a striker versus a striker matchup. This should be good. They're both tall and long. MVP versus Sam Patterson, that's going to be a good fight, the idiot said. And to be honest, I used to be one of those guys too. I remember I thought MVP versus Israel Adesanya would be a good matchup. That would be the most boringest piece of shit fight in existence. Can you imagine MVP versus Izzy at middleweight? That would be so bad. Literally nothing would happen. Push the tempo. Stop complaining. You're the pussy that doesn't want to fight. Both of you guys don't want to fight. Look, and he's just so fast with his head twitch movement. He dodges everything and then he goes into clinch. And Patterson's too stupid to do anything. It was an easy MVP pick if you were smart. I'm not smart. I thought Patterson would have higher IQ. I was wrong. I'm an idiot. The fight is over. Piece of shit fight. What a dog shit ass fight. What a waste of 15 minutes of my life that I'm never going to get back. MVP versus Wonderboy? Well, you think, like, Wonderboy actually does stuff. Wonderboy would actually throw head kicks, you know? Like he did against Kevin Holland. He would actually throw the hook kicks, spinning shit. I feel like Wonderboy would actually put the fight to MVP. But is he? No, I remember people were calling for that fight. Fuck no. That fight would be the worst thing ever. That fight would literally kill the sport because of it being so boring. Red name for Patterson. Dumbass, low IQ pick. I don't ever want to see MVP fight ever again. They need to cut him. Cut him forever. Who's he going to fight at welterweight? Welterweight's kind of stacked right now. There's a lot of grapplers. I don't want to see MVP fight anybody. It's bad for the sport and it's bad for the division that MVP keeps fighting. If they do MVP versus Michael Morales, there's a scenario that MVP would win that fight just by running around the cage and doing his same bullshit shenanigans, you know? So he's going to ruin the whole division if he keeps fighting. And welterweight's stacked. That's it. It's over. 30-27, 29-28 for MVP. It's an easy, winnable fight for Pinky Patterson. These guys are just stupid. And I know I'm backseating. I know I'm being critical. Oh, what do you know, man? You've never been in a fight before. Okay, well, that's what I do. I'm critical. Should have been more aggressive. Single legs. High crotch. Slam the fucking guy on his head. That's what you got to do against these long, slick, British black fighters. You got to Bilal them. You got to bully them. You got to be Bully B. Just like what Bilal did to Leon Edwards. You got to do the single leg, put them in the high crotch, and slam them on their bald fucking heads. Only smart fighter was Ian Gary, yeah. Ian Gary does have good fight IQ. Hate to say it, but he does. There's something about the cucks. They've got good IQ. I guess because like most cucks are liberal and most liberals are educated, college educated, so maybe that's what it is. I don't fucking know. Oh, dumbass pick. I picked Patterson. Fucking stupid. But there was somebody in my comment section saying that, oh, I'll come back when MVP chins Patterson. He was never going to chin him. The fight was going to either be MVP by decision or Patterson by submission. He's only chinning cans at Bellator, I know. He's not going to knock anybody out in the UFC. He's not going to win any fight by finish. So if you're an opponent and you have MVP as the guy, you just... Like, what do you even do? Don't even take the fight. Fuck MVP. He's just a pussy. We got Luke Riley. I think Luke Riley... Luke Riley's pretty big for the division, so I think he's going to get a finish against Michael Aswell. Michael Aswell kind of bummy. Yeah, man, fuck MVP forever. Luke Riley. Lukey Riley. Are we going to see another fraud check incoming? Do. Oh. Do. Let's go, man. Let's get this shit over with. Hopefully we get a knockout here after that snooze fest. That shit was so bad. I'm officially an MVP hater at this point. Officially. Before I was kind of neutral. You know, he beat Shara. But now I'm officially a hater. Fuck MVP. Bald, fresh saved pussy. Let's see if Cage Warriors Riley gets it done. Luke Riley. Co-main event. Luke Riley. Gotta prepare for a 25-minute sleeper fest. Don't jinx it. Evloev's gonna get a submission. No, he's not. He's gonna win on points. Let's get our last knockout of the card at least, man. Let's see a good knock. We might see another upset, though. We might see another fraud check. You know? We already had one Mexican-American dude beat up a Scouser fraud. We might see it a second time. Luke Riley's 12-0, though. 5'9", good shape. He's like, what, 25, 26? Liverpool. I'm fighting out of Liverpool, yeah? I'm going to knock out Michael Aswell. Jason Herzog. Herzog is a Jewish name. Talk about Jewish names. Herzog is a Jewish name. That ring girl, she's got like holes in her belly. She's got like bullet holes or something. Here we go. Co-main event, round 1. Luke Riley versus Michael Aswell Jr. It's good that lad. Let's see, we might see another fraud check here. But Aswell looks like a bantamweight. He looks small. Another featherweight fight. So many prospects at featherweight, man, I'm telling you. Luke Riley. Oh, Riley got tagged with a left hook. Yeah, Luke's pretty big for the division. He's got a big head too. Good big uppercuts from Aswell. What the fuck? We're gonna see another upset. Don't put Mexicans up against these English prospects, man. These Mexicans, they want to fight. The Texan kid, okay. Yeah, sure, you're Texan, all right. You can't put these Mexican guys up against these prospects. They're up against the clinch. Riley's already got pinkness on his face. He's getting pinked up. Beating the tea drinkers, I know. No mames, güey. Nos vamos a matarte. Los gringuitos que lo toman el té. Aquí tomamos la Fanta, güey. Aquí nosotros comemos mis chimichangas, güey. I'll beat your little English ass, essay. Good clinch work from Aswell. Inside elbow. Dude, if Aswell wins, man. These Mexicans. He's even dodging the leg kicks. Oh, dude, he got rocked with another left hook. Aswell's piecing him up. It's a little featherweight, but he's got good speed. Oh, they're swinging. Both guys are swinging. But Aswell's solid. Good 1-2 from Aswell there up against the clinch again. Aswell is solid. And he's, in the fight. He's clear-eyed. He's being aggressive. And Riley kind of looks like a deer in headlights. Oh, no. Okay, they separate. Leg kick from Riley. Body shot from Riley. But Aswell comes in with the counters. 1-2 from Riley. Partially lands. Aswell could chin him. Okay, that was nothing. He just went to the Philly shell. He didn't get hit with that shot. See, they're throwing shit. Much better fight than the last fight already. Aswell missing with his shots. There's a good check hook from Riley. Over the top from Riley again. Good jab from Riley. Okay, now he's starting to get into the fight again. Shots missed from Aswell. Riley's got to be careful. Oh, big shots from both guys. Good shot from Riley. Riley's got a better chin than that other fucking Scouser gremlin, Campbell. Leg kick misses from Aswell. Good jab from Aswell. Aswell's no joke. Big shots missed from Riley and Aswell. We got a good fight here already. I don't like that when Riley is fighting in the pocket, he could easily get chinned. You know? If he's fighting in the pocket with some of these guys at featherweight, he's going to easily get chinned. I don't care that his head is big. There's a 1-2 from Riley. Good shots. I think Riley won that fight. That round, at least. Round 1 for Riley. We might see a second round knockout like Bogdan Grad. I think I will forget you. Luke Riley. Round 1, Luke Riley. In the middle of our streets, our house. Do, 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 do. There we go, round 2. No damage on either guy's face. Round 2, here we go. No blood, no cuts. Leg kick from Riley. Another leg kick. Those 1-2s are missing from Aswell now. Good counter shot from Riley there. Jab to the body from Riley. 1-2 from Riley. He's picking apart Aswell. We might see a knockout. We might see a knockout in round 2. But he's got the Mexican chin. Los mexicanos. Nosotros somos fuerte. Jab to the body. He's fast with that jab. And then he comes up top with the check hook. Another 1-2. Okay, Riley's picking apart Aswell at this point. Oh, but there's a trip. And he's got the back. Aswell's got the back. He tripped him down. I think I will forget you. Do 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 do. They separate. More jabs to the body from Riley. Leg kick from Riley. The thing you can say about Riley so far, like, his striking is impactful when he gets in that flow state. When he gets in that flow state, he does look good. Okay, enough jabs to the body. Start going upstairs more. Okay, that looks sloppy. 1-2 from Riley, misses. You see some head kicks too. That's the thing with these UK fighters. They come from a boxing culture. They don't like to throw head kicks all that much, unless it's Leon Edwards. I think like a 2-piece combination followed by a head kick up top could work for Riley here. I don't like Riley fighting in the pocket like that, though. It looks like his chin is out in the open, and he could be put out by a big left hook from anybody in this division. Ooh! That was close to landing. Minute 30 left. Big shots! Oh! He tagged Aswell there. but he's eating the shots. Jab to the body, inside elbow in the clinch from Riley. Oh, good counter shot from Aswell there. Another one. Aswell's landing shots, but Riley's actually got a decent chin. He's got a big noggin. Do you have a big Peter? Knock out these Mexicano, man. Good counter shot from Riley with the right. Much better striking fight. CMVP, this is the type of fight we want to watch. We want to see some boxing. But yeah, Luke Riley's definitely winning both rounds. Ten seconds left in round 2. Ooh, good shots from Riley. Yeah, Riley's definitely winning this fight. But Aswell doesn't look super hurt either. I don't know. Maybe Riley doesn't have the power that we thought he has. Luke Riley. I'm a Scouser that actually has a chin. I don't think we're going to get a fraud check tonight for Luke Riley. Here we go. Third and final round. No fraud check. Hopefully I don't speak too soon. They're in the clinch now. It's not going to matter. It's not going to save them. Switches to a single leg. Riley's got good takedown defense. Against a basic takedown attempt. Here we go. They separate. Let's see it. Let's get a knockout, man. Let's get a knockout now. They separate again. Come on. Get a knockout. Luke's kind of gassing out a little bit. He looks tired. He does these shots to the body and then comes up with the check hook, which is nice, but you're not going to knock somebody out like that. There's a good hook there, but the Mexican chin eats it. Good hook on the break there, but again, Luke's his power is kind of weird. His power is not impactful with all of his shots. He needs to throw more power shots. Uh-oh, guillotine attempt? No. Uh-oh. Aswell's got him down. He's going to get the back. No, he doesn't. He escapes it. Yeah, Aswell's not a good grappler. Good body shot from Riley. Knee to the body. We might see a knockout. Oh, dude. Aswell just hit him with a big overhand and rocked him. Big shots from Aswell. He's landing on Riley, but Riley doesn't give a fuck. He just keeps coming forward. He actually has a Scouser chin. I think Scouser is like a... It's like a place, right? It's like... You have to be from a city to be called Scouser. I don't know how it works. I'm not British. They separate. Big shots. Minute left. Let's get a knockout. Good teep to the body. Is it Liverpool? Okay, I guess it's Liverpool. I don't know. Manchester, Liverpool, Birmingham. I don't fucking know. Wherever Patty's from. $30 seconds left. 30-27, Luke Riley, obviously. Another featherweight prospect. Spinning elbow from Aswell goes nowhere. Five seconds left. One last exchange. Come on. That's it. 30-27, Luke Riley. Better fight than MVP. He's going to get caught, though, you know? I don't think Luke Riley's going to make it super far. He's going to get chinned eventually. Like, imagine him against some... Like, Aswell, he's small, but he's not stocky. He's not like Ilya Topuria was at featherweight, or Kevin Vallejos, or, you know, a prime Josh Emmett. Imagine those guys landing their overhands. Like, Aswell was landing his overhands, but Riley was eating them. But imagine if he eats an overhand against some of those guys. He's going to get put out really bad. Steve Garcia destroys him. But, I mean, he's still young. He can still improve. They're going to give him more favorable unranked bums. Like, they're not giving him a ranked fighter after this, you know? It's only his second fight. Yeah, 30-27. Luke Riley. You ready to see the most boring featherweight fight of all time? Okay, in all seriousness though, like when you have two boring fighters and they clash, they should be able to have a scrap. Only fun prospect in this card was Ewo, yeah. Ewo and maybe Brando Pericic. We don't know if Brando Pericic is actually good or not. But for heavyweight, like that's all we got, man. That's fucking heavyweight. Mario Pinto was supposed to be exciting. No, I'm off the Pinto hype train. Pinto is done. We just got Ewo. Ewo Baranevsky. Epstein F. Epstein Evloev is crazy. Versus Edwards 2.0. Ah, fuck, man. Epstein Evloev. She said she was 18. She said she what did he say? He was like he was 24 and she was 16 or something. Like I know he's from like a rural part of Russia and it's like normal over there. He's from like the Caucasus, like it's really normal over there. It's just funny. He was 24 and she was 16. Epstein Evloev. That's his nickname now. Epstein Evloev. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ha ha ha. Let's go though. I mean, this matchup has to happen. Somebody's gotta win. Who's fighting Volk? It's like both these guys think they're gonna fight Volk, and fucking Gene Silva's just having a shit-eating grin, watching in the crowd. Never lie. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I reaching out, touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Eugene ever is so good, so good, so good, so good. Not never lie, ba ba ba. I'm not even doing parlays next week. I barely know any of the fighters. Let me look. I know it's Adesanya versus Piper. Let's take a look at the fights next week. At the shitty ass fights. Yeah, man, these fight night cards, I mean, not the best. Like in this one, so many fucking letdowns. Pinto letdown. Chieda versus Woods was fucking boring. Mason Jones was great. Campbell, I mean, great knockout for Silva. Duncan was boring. Barnevsky was great. Just two good fights, really. Only two good fights. I'm kind of thinking, for some reason, I'm thinking Adesanya and Pyfer. I don't know if I trust Pyfer, but I can't trust Adesanya. I'm probably going to pick Pyfer. Because Pyfer showed some takedowns against Abus Magomedov. And Adesanya's washed. Let's see. We got Izzy versus Pyfer. Grasso versus Barber. Oh, man, I'd probably go with Barber. Oh, dude, what the fuck? This is the feature fight? What the fuck, man? Chiesa versus Harris. Izzy's speed isn't there anymore? Yeah, I know. Like, he gets caught by Evloev. I could easily see Pyfer catching him. Pyfer power is crazy. Like, I'll say this. Prime Izzy that fought Paulo Costa, destroys Joe Pyfer. But we don't have that version of Izzy anymore. Yeah, I don't know who this Carlston Harris dude is. I don't know who this fucking guy is. So I see what you're saying. Like, you don't know Erosa versus Douglas. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. You don't know these guys. This Douglas dude, another featherweight fight. He had a good knockout in the Contender Series, but we know about Contender Series fighters. It's not the best thing to always pick him, but I don't know much about Erosa. I might go with this guy. Apparently, he's like another Ilia Topuria guy. Short, stocky, good overhands, body shots. He's got those type of Ilia Topuria vibes. Abdul Malik versus Belguri. This is tough. I think I'm going to go with Belguri. McKinney versus Kyle Nelson. I'm going with Kyle Nelson. I can't pick McKinney. Bahamondes versus Musayev. Don't know much about Musayev. Wait, Tafik Musayev. Is this the guy? I know Bahamondes is 6'3" lightweight. Tafik Musayev. Is this the undefeated guy? Is he undefeated? No. I'm thinking of Narulo Aliev. This guy's... Oh, no. This is the guy that got put in the Kimura by Oralby. Yeah, I'll probably pick Bahamondes then. Deshaun Hooper versus Lance Gibbs. Probably pick Hooper for that one. Tybura up against whoever the fuck this is. Man, why is Tybura still fighting? So wait, Walter Walker pulled out then. Because it was supposed to be Tybura versus Walker. Sterling. You got to pick Sterling. Bruno Lopez sucks. Ricky. Yeah, man, these fights. I don't know these two guys. These are crappy fights. And then, oh man, after that. The UFC is not looking good. We get to see this guy's debut up against Zucchini. I don't know who Zucchini is. Ethan Ewing's back up against Esteban. This should be good. I think we're going to get a knockout here for Yukayev. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know who to pick between Moicano and Duncan. Maybe Duncan? Maybe you got to pick Duncan for that one. Duncan's got a good chin. Moicano looks shit against Benny Boy. I don't know. Yeah, next few weeks are kind of poopy. Around Murphy, bruv, he's walking in. Moicano's old. How old is he? It's like 37, right? Around Murphy, bruv. He's 36. He'll be 37 in May. Yeah, probably gonna go with Chris Duncan. Childhood trauma Duncan, you know. I picked Chris Duncan to beat Terrence McKinney because of his child trauma, and it worked out. And I also picked him to beat whoever he fought before Terrence McKinney. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I picked Rebeshki to beat him, but Chris Duncan proved me wrong. So I got that one wrong, but I picked him for McKinney. I'm probably going to pick him for Moicano. I can't trust Money Moik. Not after that Benny Boy shit. Here's Epstein Evloev. Where's the Evloev files, motherfucker? Where's the fucking Evloev files, Lebowski? Number one contender. Dana, please, can I get title shot now? Dana, please. Movsar Evloev, da suka. Dude's fucking physique is crazy. He's got the best white boy physique you have ever seen. He's got like a West African physique, but he's white. It's actually insane. Like for his frame, for being 5'8", insane physique. Look at his back. Oh my god. I know Lerone Murphy's got an insane physique too, but I think Lerone Murphy's got Jamaican ancestry, so that's the Jamaican genetics, you know? Is that Javid Basharat with him? I think that's Javid Basharat. Didn't he get cut after he won his last fight? He won his last fight and I think he got cut. Movsar Evloev. Dude, his tits are bouncing. Muscles are flowing. It's over for Murphy. Fight's about to start. Both guys are in the cage. Hello, Murphy, bruv. Evloev's 32. Murphy's 34. Same height, same reach. Let's get a finish, Evloev. You want that title shot? You're 19-0. You're undefeated. LeBron Murphy, bruv. You're gonna get another spinning elbow. Did you see my my Lerone Murphy drill rap? in my last video for my intro, that shit was cringe, I'm not gonna lie. That shit was really cringe. Yes. That's the British rap, dude. That's how they rap. That's how the black guys rap over there in the UK. Evloev with the fucking virgin haircut. He likes the virgins, though. He likes the young 16-year-old virgins. 5 rounds. Featherweight. Yeah, mumble rappers. Let's go, Murphy. Watch him do another spinning elbow. Knocks him out. If he does that, he's getting the next title shot. Gene Silva would wait. Hello, Murphy, bruv. He got shot in the neck. He's got a bullet hole in his neck. Ingushetia, Russia. Apparently, Ingushetia is like the most conservative part of Russia. And it's Muslim, so you know they're fucking 9-year-olds over there. Epstein Evloev. Epstein Evloev, man. Was it, what, did you say the girl was 14 or 16? I can't remember. Fight's about to start. It's a 5-rounder. He was talking with Sneeko about it. I think he said 16. Yeah, 16. Here we go. Round 1. Mavzar Evloev versus Laurent Murphy. How long does he shoot? Let's see. 10 seconds go by. He doesn't shoot a takedown. I heard they don't do cousin marriages there, unlike Dagestan. Okay. How do you know this shit? They don't do cousin marriages in Ingushetia. They don't have a lot of incest over there in Ingushetia. 30 seconds go by. No takedown attempt. Oh, Anki MMA's video? Leg kicks from both guys. Mavzar Evloev. Anki MMA. Do you watch Kunath? I watch his videos sometimes. I think he only makes prediction videos. There's a good one too from Murphy. I like Kunath. Overhand from Evloev. But kind of like scrub the back of Murphy's head. Evloev is striking. Evloev has not shot a takedown attempt. He's striking. Are they accurate for the most part? I don't know. I haven't really paid attention. Like, I watch his prediction videos, but I don't go back. So, I don't know. But I like his style because he starts up top, at the top of the card, kind of like I do. Kick misses from Evloev and he trips on himself. Leg kick from Murphy. Dude, Evloev is fighting Murphy's fight right now. Sparta kick from Evloev sends Murphy flying all the way back to the cage. That was a good front kick. Head kick from Murphy gets blocked. Another overhand from Evloev. Evloev is striking. I didn't expect this. I thought he was just going to shoot for takedowns. He's got to watch those fingers, though. Those fingers are out in the open. Good body kick from Evloev. Head kick blocked by Murphy. Low kick from Evloev. Well, this is surprising. I didn't expect Evloev to fight this fight. Those overhands. Evloev with the overhands, but they're not landing flush. He needs to punch down because Murphy's putting his head down. Big swing and a miss from Murphy there. LeBron Murphy's missing, bruv. You cannot tell me I cannot fuck 16-year-olds. Fuck you, Murphy. I can fuck whoever I want. My name is Epstein Evloev, da? Oh, they're fighting in the pocket. Nothing lands, though. Ooh, big swing and a miss from both guys there with the overhands. Oh no, my shit's lagging. Fuck. Okay, a minute 5, a minute 4, a minute 3. Good leg kick from Murphy. No takedown attempts at all. Overhand from Evloev. I think that hurt Murphy. Oh, there's a good step-in jab from Murphy, though. Murphy didn't like that shot. Yeah, this is surprising. If this is the fight that Evloev is going to fight from now on, Volk does pick him apart. But you know he's going to have to shoot eventually. He is going to throw a takedown. He has to. Inside leg kick from Murphy. Body kick from Murphy. I don't think the body kicks are going to do shit against Evloev. His midsection is fucking insane. Spinning back fist from Evloev. Misses. Round 1, Evloev. I give that round 1 to Evloev, right? I think so. He was landing more shit. He was being aggressive. Murphy was on the back foot. That is really surprising. Evloev round 1, 10-9. Let's see what Murphy does. Because he's fighting Murphy's fight. Dude, if Evloev beats Murphy on the stand-up in his own fight, that'll be really fucking impressive. If he out Leon Edwards, the featherweight Leon Edwards, that'll be impressive. Here we go. Round 2. Let's see. Let's see any takedowns in this round. You think he said... I think he's like trying to confuse Murphy. Because Murphy was going into round 1 probably thinking that he's going to just do nothing but shoot takedowns. And now that he hasn't, he's probably going to be more open to them. And it's going to catch him off guard. That's what I'm thinking. Because Murphy is easy to take down. 1-2 from Evloev there. Good body kick from Evloev. There's a good shot that breaks Evloev's guard from Murphy. Ooh, Murphy's looking for the knees, but that one missed. He's not bad on the feet. He's not terrible. Murphy's out. Shut the fuck up, Stick Man. I know you. I remember you. You always do that shit. Evloev trips when throwing a kick. No way, Murphy's out. Evloev doesn't have any finishes in the UFC, and you really think I'm going to believe that? We might not get a finish in this fight. There's some good shots from Murphy, though. Popped Evloev's head back. Good counter overhand from Evloev. Stuns Murphy a little bit. Spinning back fist just barely misses from Evloev there. There's a good counter from Murphy. Murphy's doing a little better in this round. Leg kick from Murphy. They're going to give the title shot to Gene Silva, aren't they? They're going to give the title shot to Gene fucking Silva. Jab from Murphy. Yeah, you guys are fighting for nothing. Gene Silva's getting the next shot. Why isn't he going for takedowns? Because if this is how the fight is going to be, they're going to give it to Murphy. Because he's got the home field advantage. Beats everyone at 145. Well, he didn't beat Diego Lopez, so obviously not. Head kick gets blocked. I like Evloev's throwing a lot of weird stuff. He's throwing spinning wheel kicks and shit. Maybe the last 3 rounds. Lopez was a fluke. Rewatch the second round. Gene always loses the first because of downloading info. Well, Gene was like cocky in that fight. He was arrogant, showboating, and then he got taken down and put in that crucifix. Or I can't remember if it was a crucifix, but he got his head sliced open by Lopez's elbows because he was being too cocky. Yeah, he was, and then he got spinning elbowed. But I mean, I get it. You know, Gene Silva is good. He is good. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying he doesn't beat everybody. They're swinging now. Round 2 was close. I don't know who won round 2. They're going to give round 2 to Murphy, probably. You know how it is. 1-1 right now, I say. Still got 3 rounds. Holy shit, Evloev cannot be serious. One. Am I crazy, right? I mean, I think Evloev won the first round, right? Did he not win the first round? second round was closer, so I think because of the home field advantage, they're going to give it to the British fighter. Oh, you think it's 1-1. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think it's 1-1. Yeah. Here we go, round 3. Round 3. Let's go. Inside leg kick from Evloev. Leg kick from Murphy. There's some inside strikes from Evloev. He's pushing Murphy back with that jab. Some idiot on Twitter said 2-0 Murphy. There's the takedown. Double leg. He gets it easily. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. But Murphy's back on his feet. Oh, Evloev's got him now. This is it. No, Murphy's back up. Uh-oh. He separates. He got the takedown, but he lets it go. Ruh-roh. Ooh. Good exchanges in the pocket there from both guys. But no damage on any guy. Like, there's no blood, no bleeding. Nut shot. Evloev hit Murphy in the nuts. Hit him in the dick. Oh, yeah, that was pretty bad. Not the worst one, but it skimmed his dick. They're back. Okay, my timer's fucked. 3:13, 3:12, 3:11. Good teep to the body from Murphy. Whoa, spinning wheel kick from Murphy lands. But Evloev eats it. Evloev needs to go for more takedowns if he wants to win this round. Body kick from Evloev. Yeah, Murphy is alright. He's good. Changes levels, changes stances. He's annoying to fight. You can tell. Overhand from Evloev. Partially lands. Evloev's looking for Murphy was looking for that uppercut. Evloev should throw his own head kicks from time to time, too. There's a good body kick from Murphy. Good two from Murphy, but it hits the guard. Good jabs from Evloev. Pushes Murphy back. Good 1-2 from Murphy. Body shot from Murphy. He's picking apart Evloev in this third round. They're going to give it to Murphy if Evloev doesn't go for more takedowns. Yeah, he needs to win this round. Unless he goes full takedowns in the last two, he might still win. But it's England. There's a body kick from Evloev. Spinning back fist misses from Evloev. You gotta pick. I don't know what he's doing. He's not going for takedowns. That's how you beat these guys, the black British guys. You have to take them down and bully them. You gotta Balal on them like Leon Edwards and Balal. Single leg, high crotch, dump them on their head. You can't strike with them. They're too slick and they're too fast. So I don't know what Movsar's thinking right now. There's a good shot from Movsar. But Murphy's going to win this round. They're going to give him the second one. Good shots from Movsar there. Uh-oh. Big shots up against the cage. Knee from Movsar. Okay, Movsar had a little moment at the end. I think Murphy's bleeding. Yeah, Murphy's cut. He's cut on his eyebrow. On his left eyebrow, Murphy's cut. Evloev had a good moment in the last 10 seconds. Movsar is scared because of Murphy's highlight. He just has one highlight reel. That's it. That's literally it. Just the Aaron Pico knockout. Or you're being sarcastic, Stickman. It's hard to sense sarcasm through text. That's round 3. Evloev, I think that saved it. Yeah, he hit him with that overhand right that cut him on the eyebrow. I mean, I don't know if it saved it for him. You know, these judges are crazy sometimes. Because Murphy was winning that round until that moment, so maybe. Still got 2 rounds left. A lot can happen. Hello, Murphy, bruv. And he's bleeding from his nose, too. Here we go, round 4. Lerone KO'd a bloke with that. Jump knee. Oh, like a long-ass time ago. Yeah, he's got 2 finishes in the UFC. Just 2. Evloev has 0, so I get that. Another nut shot, bro. Evloev hits him in the nuts again. If he milks it and they take a point out, it's over for Evloev. He needs a finish. If Evloev, if they take a point out of him, then he can't win the fight unless he has a finish. Oh yeah, that was a big nut shot. No more inside leg kicks for Evloev. He can't throw anymore. Yeah. No more inside leg kicks. Stop it. He's got a big dick, too. You could see through his cup. He's got a big, giant package. Which, you know, is typical for a Jamaican. I think he's Jamaican. Why do I know this shit? This is fucking gay. Okay, hard warning. Do they take a point out? They took a point. It's over. It's fucking over. He needs a finish. My timer's fucked. I don't know how to do the timer. It's over. It's over. He needs a finish. They took a point out. Okay, I'm putting the timer. We're 20 seconds behind. So it's 4:37, 4:36. It's over. He needs a finish. They took a point, dude. He's got to knock him out. Even if he wins round 4 and round 5, it doesn't matter. They're going to give it to Murphy. Or oh my God, worst case scenario, it's a fucking draw. Nobody wins, and they give the shot to Gene Silva at that point. He catches the kick. Evloev on top. No, Murphy gets back up. It's time to finish him. Evloev needs a finish. Let it be your first ever finish in the UFC. If this shit goes to a draw, they're giving it to Gene Silva. Oh my God. Rigged, dude. It's fucking rigged. This is what the UFC wanted. It's fucking rigged, man. Leg kick from Murphy. They both land a jab on each other. I'm at 330. 332, 331. Oh, Murphy was trying to spinning elbow, but he doesn't get it. It's going to be a draw and it'll be hilarious. Yeah, and they give the title shot to Gene. That's what's going to happen. You know, that's what Dana wants. That's what everybody in the UFC wants. They want this shit to be a draw. Oh, there's a good jab from Evloev. Stumbles Murphy, but he's still in it. Gene Silva's in the corner. Gene Silva's in the audience somewhere begging this shit goes to draw. If Evloev wins the last two, it's going to be a draw. Both these guys here low-key get chinned by Gene. Maybe. Gene has weaknesses. Good double leg takedown from Evloev. Good double leg. Like, I was on the Gene Silva hype train as well. And I picked him to beat Lopez, but then he doesn't. Takes him down again. But he's got to finish him. Watch the back of the head. He needs a finish. He needs a finish or he needs the fifth round to be a 10-8. He needs brutal ground and pound in the fifth for it to be a 10-8 round to win the fight. But Murphy's back on his feet. I don't like the clinch work from Evloev. He needs a finish, bro. They reset. Murphy has damage on his face. I keep getting their names fucking mixed up. I've never been on since Gene was born. What are you talking about? But Murphy is slowing down. Oh, Murphy lands a good shot. Trying to jab the body. Jab by Evloev pops Murphy's head back. He needs to land something big, bro. He needs to knock Murphy out. Because he's not going to get a submission. Big head kick, misses. Murphy slips. Let's see some ground and pound. Slice his face open. He needs to get the body lock when he's on top. He doesn't know how to... He doesn't know how to be a backpack. That's the thing about Evloev. He doesn't know how to backpack his victims. Like Aljo and like Oliveira. Needs to be a backpack and get the rear naked choke. 20 seconds left. It's a good technical fight. That's it. Round 4 is over. Evloev won round 4, but it doesn't matter. Because that point is off. So it's like... That cut's nasty, but... he needs to do something big in round 5. It's going to be a draw, dude. It's going to be majority draw. And Gene Silva's going to get the next fucking title shot. Oh my god. Some small bruising under Evloev's right eye, but no other damage. No other cuts or blood. It's going to be a majority draw, dude. Or it's either going to be that or a very controversial split decision. Here we go. 5th and final round. There's a good uppercut from Evloev. Leg kick from Murphy. They're fast in the 5th. Both guys are popping. Big swelling on Evloev's eye. Spinning back fist goes nowhere for Evloev. 2-1 going into the 5th. It's going to be a majority draw. You just know how the judges operate. Ever since they like take a point, like funky bullshit happens. Both guys are swinging. Big swing and a miss from Murphy there. Evloev gets the takedown. Easy takedown for Evloev. He needs brutal ground and pound. He needs to do everything he can to make this a 10-8 round. He needs to slice and destroy Murphy. But Murphy's good at getting wrist control. Controlling the wrists. Murphy's rolling out of it, though. He's going for a knee. Full mount for Evloev. Or not completely full, but close. He's hitting Murphy. If he keeps this up, it could be a 10-8. Get the rear naked choke right here, bro. Murphy gets back up on his feet. But he gets taken down again. But he's back up on his feet again. But he gets taken down a 3rd time. But Mazar doesn't have... He needs to practice his submissions, dude. See, there's many places where you can just... Oh! They reset. He's not trying to get hooks. See, there's many places where you can just use the hooks. But that was a good grappling exchange from Evloev. That probably just won him the round. And then it's going to be a draw. Murphy's face is all busted up and bloodied. Minute 55 left. Overhand from Evloev lands good. Not even about subs. It's just Mobstar's BJJ so bad he doesn't know how to get hooks in. Yeah. And he doesn't know how to be a backpack. Yeah, he's too freestyle heavy. They're not going to give it to Evloev, even though he would have won the fight if there wasn't a nut shot. So it's going to be a draw. Because how do they give this to Murphy? It's going to be a draw. Spinning back fist misses from Evloev there. 55 seconds left. Both these guys would have died to Gene? Probably. Spinning elbow misses, but Murphy gets taken down again. That's like, what, 4 takedowns in the 5th? Another takedown. Also, the damage. Murphy's got more damage on his face compared to Evloev. I don't think this is a 10-8 round. They're not... Just because you get takedowns means 10-8. You got to have ground and pound shots, you know? Like, DDP versus Darren Till was like 10-8, you know? Because he had takedowns, but he also had a lot of strikes. Murphy gets back up. That's it. Fight's over. It's going to be a fucking majority draw, dude. It's going to be a majority draw. Gene Silva gets the title shot. Oh, no. Silva's going to get the title shot. Majority draw. Something happened with Murphy. He's injured. His hip is done. He injured his hip. I'm ready to laugh when they announce it. Yeah, I'll have my volume up. Majority draw. Boo. It's either going to be like controversial Murphy split decision or majority draw. There's no way Evloev, they're going to give it to Evloev, right? Not in the UK. There's no fucking way they're doing this. Gene Silva's just laughing his fucking ass off right now. What's up, guys? Alexander Volkanovski will be fighting Gene Silva for the featherweight belt. You just know that's going to happen. That announcement's going to happen 2.5 months from now. In May, in June, it's going to happen. This fight is a majority draw. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Murphy hurt his hip. Majority draw. What is it?
The judges score the contest 48-46, 48-46, and 47-47 for the winner.
It's a winner. Evloev. Oh, shit. They actually gave it to Evloev. Dude, it was so close to being a majority draw. 47-47. It was so fucking close to being a majority draw. What the fuck? They actually gave it to Evloev. Oh, shit. Dude, Silva's still getting the title shot, though, right? They're still giving it to Silva, though. What the fuck? They gave it to Evloev. Well, at least we got that prediction right. Not the best on picks. Should have gone with MVP. Should have gone with Brando Pericic. Other than that, if I was more careful, we would have only gotten 3 picks wrong in this one. What the fuck? Yeah, they gave it to Evloev. Dude, it was that close to being a majority draw. If one more judge was just thinking that it was going to be a draw, it would have been over. Do they actually give Gene Silva the next title shot? He's 20-0.
You have a message for Alexander Volkanovski.
Yeah, but Alex gently mentioned my name a lot of times, and I'm accepting his challenge. Let's fucking fight. And UFC, there is no excuses to don't let me fight for the title. I have nothing to say.
Calling out the UFC.
Congratulations.
Called out the UFC. He wants to fight Volk. Dude, honestly, he deserves it. He's 20-0. Of course he fucking deserves the title shot, dude. He's the #1 contender. Like, obviously he deserves the title shot. I'm tired of this bullshit. Yeah, he's boring. He doesn't have finishes. But this is the ultimate fighting championship. I don't like the Dagestani Caucasus grapplers as much. I don't, right? But you'll never hear me defending, like, you'll never hear me defending fighters that don't deserve title shots. Like, Evloev deserves it. Chimaev, Islam, they all deserve it. All these guys, if they keep on winning, they deserve the title shot. So it's time for Evloev to get his title shot, dude. And 10-0 in the UFC. I know, dude. He was like, Leon Edwards was also 10-0 before he got the title shot with Usman. And he head-kicked Usman. He shocked the world. Evloev has the potential to beat Volkanovski. And stylistically, I think the fight would be good. They fucking did Lopez too. They did the rematch for Lopez. Nobody wanted that. This is a new face, new name, New matchup for Volk. This is the fight to make. And I will be making that next fight video. Matchups that need to happen for my video, I will be obviously putting Evloev and Volk. They better not give Gene Silva the next title shot. Oh, and when he did that spinning elbow, he hurt his hip. That's what it was? Yeah, I think it was like when he stumbled down and tripped on himself. Yeah, that's tough for Murphy. But, you know, props to Murphy. Murphy did a lot better than I thought. We're still learning with our picks, bro. Like, not the best night, not the worst. We're still positive. We're still in the green. But, you know, I'm still a little biased. Like, I still let bias cloud my judgment. The Patterson pick was the worst one. And the fucking Louis Sutherland pick. Never pick fucking Louis Sutherland ever again. Gene beats everyone tonight. All right, Stick, man. All right. All right. We'll see what happens to Gene Silva. Yeah, featherweight stacked. This should have been Gene. Gene is singing the title fight as we speak. No, dude. Gene doesn't deserve it just yet. He lost to Lopez. Gene versus Yair Rodriguez. In the meantime, Volk versus Evloev. Because what are they going to do with Evloev? Are you really going to be there saying that Evloev doesn't deserve the title shot? Who deserves it more, Evloev or Gene Silva? Be honest. Stickman, be honest. Evloev deserves it more. He's been in the UFC longer. He's undefeated. He's 10-0 in the UFC. 20-0 overall. Lerone won 48-46. What the fuck? I don't know what fight you were watching. Gogi. First three was him. Rewatch the first round. How would you give Lerone Murphy the first round? He was fighting on the back foot, retreating. He threw nothing. What the fuck fight were you watching? Diego Lopez 3-boy? No, dude. You're just trolling now. Movsar Evloev, man. I know he's like a boring fighter, but next title shot for Evloev. It's time. Do it like in August. Fuck it. August, late July. I got that pick right on the button. Evloev by decision. Gene is active. Evloev's not. Evloev sits out until 2027 while Gene beats Volk. Then late 26, Gene. Okay, well, here's the thing. Yeah, Evloev is inactive because he was the #1 contender and nobody wanted to fight him. Look, you're making me an Evloev defender. I don't want to be an Evloev defender. So I give props to Murphy for stepping in and actually wanting to fight this guy. First 3 rounds was legit. Go rewatch the first one. I give Lerone the second and the third round. I do not give Lerone Murphy the first round. He threw nothing in the first round. Evloev was landing all the shots. He was pushing Lerone back up against the cage. I hate that Volk will retire until he loses. Yeah, Volk. And he's getting older. He broke the over 35 curse, but he's getting older. Like, Evloev versus Volkanovski, prime Volkanovski destroys and picks apart Evloev. But an old man Volk at this point... I did pick Volk to beat Diego Lopez in both fights. I just don't know. Volk's still snappy. He is going to out-jab Evloev. And he does have good takedown defense. So maybe old man Volk can still prove everybody wrong. Give Evloev Kevin Vallejos? No, dude. Why? Why would Evloev want to take that fight? There's no point. One fight in 2022, one fight in 23, 2 in 2024 is inactive. He wasn't even ranked that time until 24. Okay, well, he just won this fight. I really don't want to defend Evloev, but come on. Let's look at Evloev's record, actually, since we're here. So now he's 20-0. Majority decision. If it wasn't for the nut shot, it would have been unanimous decision. Doesn't have any finishes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beats Dan Ige, beats Diego Lopez in his debut, beats Arnold Allen, beats Sterling. Sterling took the fight. Sterling is always begging for fights. Nobody wanted to fight this guy. Murphy takes the fight. Why does it say it's a draw? Why the fuck does it have a D? It's not a draw. Yair Rodriguez isn't going to want to take this fight. Kevin Vallejos, I don't even know if Kevin Vallejos would... I mean, Kevin Vallejos would probably fight anybody, but like... Gene Silva, on the other hand... Let's look at Gene Silva. Just fought Arnold Allen and didn't get a finish. Before that, gets brutalized and turned into mincemeat by Diego Lopez. I just, like, why? Why would Gene Silva get the next title shot? Gene Silva's number 6. Evloev has been number 1 for like the past 2 years. And he just beat number 3. You know what I mean? Okay, now you're just trolling Gogi. Evloev arguably on a 4-fight loss streak. Now you're just trolling. He wasn't even ranked that time. The third was probably close than the first, in my opinion. If he beats Evloev, he won't retire because he's stubborn, yeah. Volk is going to retire when he loses. Because, I mean, he's the champ, and they're going to do main events with him in Australia. He's getting, you know, probably $2 or $3 million paydays every time he fights now. Probably even more, actually. He's probably getting like $5 million paydays in Australia. So, of course, he's going to want the extra money. Evloev is the only fighter who can need a finish in the last 2, clearly get a point deduction, and manage to rob yet another featherweight. It wasn't a robbery. If anything, it should have been a majority draw based on the nut shot. But, yeah. Arguably lost to Allen and Lopez. I haven't watched that Lopez fight in a long time. The Allen fight was close. That was where Allen was like kneeing him, or was that I can't remember who was doing like the knees, but yeah. Oh, Volkanovski's on. Well, I'll get my stream banned if I show that. It was an all right fight, stylistic fight, good matchup. Both guys are good fighters, but Evloev needs the next title shot. He does. That's it for the stream, guys. Not terrible on picks, but not really good either. Some low IQ picks on my part. We won't make those mistakes again. We keep, we keep getting better and better. Last week was really good, but this week was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 right, 5 wrong. I'm going to end the stream. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We got Adesanya versus Piper next week. We'll be live for that one. Peace out, motherfuckers. I'll see you then.